What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Okay, my name is Alex. I'm answering your emails. Okay, let's continue this thing. I like it. It's cool. And, you know, it's a lot of questions answered. So, a really good one I came across today for you. So, let's just jump into it. Hey there from Canton, North Carolina, near Asheville. I have a question. Me and my good friend / coworker want to start a hotshot business. Are there any stipulations regarding a team setup? I'm familiar with all the weight regulations and such pertaining to CDLs, but does any of that change when you have two drivers or with two drivers? Thanks for your time, bud. Have a great day. It all completely changes, okay? So it's totally different with two drivers. So, first and foremost, you can get new hours every day, right? You can work a new day in transport by meeting one of two requirements. One, you spend 10 hours off duty, right? 10 hours off duty in a non-moving vehicle. Now, where does it say that? Here you go. So when you look up the definitions in the Electronic Code of Federal Regulations, it says under on duty, the definition of on duty, any time in or on a commercial motor vehicle other than, okay? So that's important. So any on-duty time, which means you're working, is any time in a commercial vehicle other than, and here you go, I have it highlighted, time spent resting in or on a parked vehicle. Okay, so that means if you are parked and you're not doing anything, you're resting, that is considered off-duty time. So this is how you get your 10 hours to then go to work the next day. This is why I can sleep in the back of my pickup. Now, how does that change for when you're doing a team operation? When you're doing a team operation, because this specifically defines parked vehicle, not moving vehicle, parked, this means you can go down to the next section while the vehicle is moving. So if you're moving, you can ride in the seat, but that's considered on-duty time. That automatically means right when you're moving, right when your vehicle is moving, if you're spending time in a moving vehicle, it is not off-duty time, period. So you are now required to have a sleeper berth, right? Because here you go, 2 hours riding in the passenger seat while the vehicle is moving. So if you're moving, you can ride in the seat, but that's considered on-duty time. And you have to be followed right away, immediately before or after of 8 hours consecutive. The sun's just coming up. 8 hours consecutive in sleeper berth. Okay, so your two options are, one, be off duty for 10 hours in a non-moving vehicle. Two, if your vehicle is moving, you have to be 8 hours consecutive in a sleeper. And then you can have 2 hours riding in the passenger seat. Wow, the sun's bright. So that's how you achieve to get new hours the next day. Now, that means you have to go get your sleeper berth sizes right here. So this is your sleeper berth 393.76. Oh, whoops, what did I do? Okay, here we go. 393.76. Before January 1st, okay, right here. So this is the most recent, this is the regulations right here. So that means your sleeper berth has to be 75 inches long, 24 inches wide, and 24 inches high. Okay, so, and then it has all these other things. You have to have access to it, all this other stuff. So, and then there's a shape. So the point remains the same, that yes, everything absolutely changes. You do have to have a legal sleeper berth in your truck if you want to run with your friend / coworker. That's the important part, because it makes that distinction specifically for these applications. So then you type in Google DOT approved sleeper berth in maybe your Ram or a Ford, depending on what you have, so that Google can show you stuff that'll fit in your truck depending on what you got. So then you can do Cowtown sleepers. There's Woodhouse sleepers. There's a bunch of stuff. So you got to Google it, but it will require most of the time because the trucks aren't wide enough. It will require you most of the time to remove your door panels, okay? That's the only way you can achieve the proper width, is if you remove your door panels, okay? So let's recap, let's summarize. The only way you can get new hours every day, right here. This is coming straight from the Electronic Code of Federal Regulations, which means it's the most up-to-date. But the only way you can get new hours to work today is one of two ways: is if you're resting in a parked vehicle, or you're resting in a sleeping berth in a moving vehicle. That's the only two ways you can get new hours. That's it. I think that explains it pretty well. So look into getting a DOT approved sleeper. That'll do it for this video. Thanks you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.